guess I leveled up twice, unfortunately.
If I needed something, I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge. Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns. Don't even think about it. I have so very many ways to deal with people. Huh? You're trying my patience.
Hello.
Surely you have something better to do.
I cannot hear you.
But I won't be held responsible for
yet
what
to
you do
speak.
with the knowledge.
Ah, now I can
Well, now-
indeed hear you. How are you?
Fine.
I
Though
accidentally.
for some reason,
Oh,
I'm tired.
Hi there.
did you just wake up?
I can teach you,
Well,
but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge.
Because, so, yesterday I woke up at like 1 a.m. and went to bed at like 8 p.m.
I was a member of the court during the reign
And
of
then
Torrance
today
Hall.
I
It was
went to
Torrance
bed
who
at like
appointed me to the
2
position.
a.m. and woke up
Need something.
at 2 p.m.
And you're, well, that's why you're
I can
tired.
teach
You can
but I won't be
oversleep.
held responsible for what
Yeah.
you do with the knowledge. Is there something I can do for you?
Unfortunately, I leveled up twice when trying to do the
Need something.
whatchamacallit, you know, the training thing.
Uh-huh.
And I was looking up ways to possibly get only one at a time, and it doesn't seem like there's anything you can do that I wouldn't.
Hi there.
Like, I think it's only cheats to do it.
I can teach
Where,
you,
like,
but
you
I won't
click
be held
OK and then you
responsible for what
spam
do with the
escape to
knowledge.
get out of the menu before the next one pops up. And I'd probably consider that cheating.
I
I
was
don't
a
know what
member
you're
of the
talking
court
about.
during the reign of Torrance.
Like, you know, in
What do
Skyrim, when you
need,
level up,
handsome?
it pops up with, like, Magicka, Health, Stamina, and then you click on it, and it asks you
I
to
can
confirm.
teach you, but I won't be held
They said
responsible
online
for
you
what
can
do
level up
with the
one level at a
knowledge.
time if you have, like, 2 stored up. If you quickly spam escape right, like,
Is there
literally instantly
something I
after
can do
hitting
for
the
you?
OK to confirm,
Oh.
like, which one you picked.
That would be so overpowered.
Yeah, I would consider that cheating. But right now I am power leveling because I need to get my destruction levels up because I figured I don't want to risk messing with the enchanting thing, like the question I asked you.
I mean, you could always just use the perk reset.
Yeah, but that costs a dragon soul.
Oh. And also the unofficial patch might fix things.
True, yeah.
And make it so that you don't need a special order. Because I know with some things you do need a special order. Like you need some sort of special order when dealing with the Azidal's Ring and the illusion perk and the fire perk.
I don't think you
Something
need
with
an
those
order
three
for
things requires an order.
I don't think you need an order for that. I just think that it might, like, lock in the stats once you enchant it, you know what I mean?
Oh, I think it's special with the ring because it only after getting all those perks and stuff, you might just need to take off and put back on your enchanted gear for the ring.
I see. I'm up to level 90.
Also, being a vampire lets you enchant better.
Wait, really? Ow.
Yeah, with Necromage.
How does it let you enchant better?
Oh wait, no, it lets you have more powerful, enhanced alchemy perk or enchantments. Or the enhanced alchemy, fortify alchemy, will be more powerful on your enchantments because all of your enchantments, when applied to you, are more powerful with Necromage perk.
No, Necromage doesn't do that. Necromage just means that, like magic, when applied to you, is more. It's spells.
Yeah, all enchantments are magic.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah. So it affects all gear enchantments by 25%.
But that's like if you. But if you like unbecome a vampire, will it then decrease that? Okay.
Well, it will. You'll no longer have those. Any potions you make while a vampire will keep their effectiveness.
Are you sure? Or is it just an after the fact thing?
Okay, this post here says it lists 750 Necromage perk interactions. And oh wait. Maybe this is just
I know if you become a vampire, you can become completely immune to all forms of magic.
And you can make almost permanent slow time with different things. Because the slow time lasts so long. The slow time shout.
Yeah.
Necromage even boosts the bonuses you get from your racial passives.
Yeah, it does.
It increases your unarmed damage from the Khajiits.
Huh. But I think with Necromage, that applies just after the fact, you know what I mean? So like let's say you have the maximum fortify alchemy potion that you can have or whatever, which is like
You mean fortify alchemy enchantment?
Fortify enchanting potion is what I mean.
Yeah, so it won't help potions.
It won't help potions?
Right.
What will it help then?
It'll help the fortify alchemy enchantment. It'll make that 25% more
powerful. No, look at this. In the unofficial Skyrim patch, the Necromage perk has no effect on enchanting bonuses.
Oh.
Unofficial
just with the unofficial patch.
Yes. That's why the maximum is 44% across the board with the patch. Otherwise, it'd be 40% without Vampire Necromage, 49% with. But the patch changes stuff around, so now the maximum is 44% across the board.
Interesting.
Okay. That's one less thing to worry about.
So that means in my other save, I really did hit the exact max.
Yeah.
Oh. Fine. I'll be back.
How freaking dare you. What? My alteration already at 100. Let's see. Wow. Okay. There we go. Oh my goodness gracious. It leveled it up twice? That's insane. Thistle branch. I don't know, what's a good distance, like... White Run, I guess? Nah, I want something in... Western Watchtower. Something that'll load quickly. Oh man. I forgot. This has been an abject failure. What? 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 Are you serious? Leveled up twice? This is ridiculous. Let's just go to my house. What? What? Literally, like, that was too far. Solitude, I don't know. There we go. There we go. You know what? I'll just count my blessings while I have them.
And I'm back.
Hello.
I just scheduled a workout for
I have
tomorrow.
little patience for mundane concerns.
Why do you have to schedule?
With Discover Strength.
I have so very
Yeah,
many
it's a
ways
dad
to
thing.
deal with people.
The thing your dad
I
has.
can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what
I'm
you
definitely
do with
going to
knowledge.
use my dad's extra times that he's not using.
It's free. Why not? Why the heck not?
You're trying my pain. I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge.
So, I found a really cool post on the Godot subreddit
What?
that I want to show you when I find it again.
Surely you have something better to do. I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge.
Oh, how do you see history? I know you can see history on mobile, but I...
Yes? Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. I was, to my shame. The whole court was in attendance. I've seen much in my time, but that was a gruesome day. Need something? I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge. I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge.
Yes.
Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns. I have so very much I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with knowledge.
Yeah, found it. Check that post out.
I can teach you,
Well,
but
in a
I
moment.
won't be held responsible for what you do with knowledge. You're trying my patience. I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with knowledge. I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with knowledge. Hi there. I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge. What do you need, handsome? I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge.
I guess I can alt tab now. Prototyping a car that can drive on walls and fly, a la Nitronic Roach. That looks very similar to your wall running.
But it's with a car. So
Yeah.
it's definitely going to be much more complicated than whatever I did.
Interesting.
I thought that looked very cool.
It does look cool.
And
I agree.
also, it's not just wall running. That looks like just full control on the wall.
True. Okay. That is cool, actually.
I'm thinking you could make a pretty fun game out of that.
That was my thought, too. It looked like an interesting, I suppose, concept for a video game.
I haven't heard of Nitronic Rush, but
I've never heard of that. I've never heard of it.
Came out in 2011.
This game is doing everything to piss me off.
So Nitronic Rush is a racing game where your car can do a bunch of wacky things.
Yeah, I've never played it, never heard of it. So.
Looks like a fun racing game, but it'd be cool to make an open world car game.
Mad Max?
Yeah. In a desert situation. In a desert setting. Just because desert settings are a lot easier to make than other settings.
Jungle. Tundra.
I was a young rascal. I broke a man's arm with a single.
There's a lot more complication in a tundra than a desert.
Yes, but it's cooler.
Go, your fancy magic.
It'd also be really. I really like the setting that they threw this car in that Reddit post.
Desert?
Yeah. I wonder if that creator of that has done anything with it. Oh, so what he does is when, under certain circumstances, when the direction of the car, like the top face of the car matches or is close enough to matching with a close face, then it changes gravity. And that's how he does wall running. Or wall driving.
Wall driving.
He made that 12 months ago as a project for university.
That's cool.
Oh, he posted the code he used for sticking to walls. Oh, and he actually has an infinite world and a chunk loading and unload system based on proximity.
Whoa. It's the
So I started making a car thing a little bit.
In your Godot thing?
Yeah, I started programming it. It's not great. Yeah.
Is it difficult to program, like, getting into a car, like having a car as a separate entity than the player?
The only issues really would be what happens with the camera and working out animations and junk.
Be quick. I have little patience. I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you
But
do
I
with the knowledge.
think just like spawning in a player when you press a button and then switching controls over to
I have so
the
very
player
many ways
wouldn't be
to
that
deal.
difficult.
I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with knowledge.
For me,
You're trying.
I don't know.
I can teach you, but
This
I
is
won't
my
be
first
held
time using
responsible for what you do with
vehicles with the Godot's physics system,
Surely,
and
I can
whenever
teach
I
you,
make
but I
sharp
won't be held
turns, the
responsible for what
wheels
you do with the
snap to underneath the terrain,
Oh,
which is
I can
not
teach
what
you,
I
but I
want,
won't be held
It's
responsible
odd.
for what
believe it or not.
you do with the knowledge.
no. up twice. Again.
And, like, just going forward, my car swerves to the left. I don't know. It's just not working great. My car can't reverse, but braking moves it for some reason.
Hey, Alec, if I were to make, like, a super OP weapon like I was planning, or I told you, like, with the destruction perks all leveled up and stuff, would I need any other destruction perks other than those damage boosters?
I don't think so.
Like, I wouldn't need dual casting staggering, right?
Right.
And the only thing I'd need is novice to reduce the cost for just like
I don't
a shock.
even think you
fire.
need that.
Oh, right.
I don't even know if that works.
How do you get infinite charge on the weapon?
You need the fortified destruction enchantments.
Those. Oh, I see. Question is, what do I spend my next skill perk on? I'm on level 95.
You're at level 95
Yeah.
for your main level?
Yeah.
That's a high level.
That it is.
I haven't really played Skyrim at all since going home.
I haven't played it in like 3 weeks. Or 2, I guess. Because I played it like right after New Year's, I think. Or though, did I? Yeah, I think this is like my 3rd or 2nd time playing Skyrim this year. What do I spend this perk point on? The real question. The restoration tree is actually pretty decent.
Yeah. Super useful for all builds.
What do you need, handsome? I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge. Is there... Take a look. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do. Is there... I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge. What do you need, handsome? I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge. I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge. What do you need, handsome? You've already learned all I can teach you.
Oh, I maxed out this destruction trainer.
Take care of yourself and always remember.
Destruction's up to 75.
The world is ripe with people looking to spill your blood.
Right now I have 3 followers. I have Lydia, the dog, and I have a dwarven sphere.
You can take the dwarf. Oh, just in that one dungeon, though, right?
No, he's outside.
What?
Yeah, I'm in like Skyrim with a dwarven sphere.
How?
I just clicked follow me, and he said okay. That's how.
Wait, how? What dwarven sphere follows you? I only know of the one dwarven spider that follows you in the one dungeon.
Yeah, there's a dwarven sphere further in that dungeon, and he follows you everywhere.
Really?
Well, clearly. Think I'm capping?
Oh, I guess I just missed this guy every single time I went in that dungeon.
That's funny. He's a legend.
I can't believe I didn't know about this dude.
He's my boy. He even comes named. His name is Steadfast.
That's not his name.
No,
It's
I know.
just- He has a copy of the Reekling. Oh, or
Huh?
he has almost the same exact AI as the Reeklings that follow you. Oh, even if it's killed, it respawns after a day.
That's awesome.
It'll respawn if you wait a day and pull the lever by the place where you first found it.
Oh, I'm not gonna go back to Solstheim for that though.
Wait, so you could have so many followers then if you can have your normal follower and the dog
And this guy, and then 2
and
permanent.
2 summons.
Yeah.
You just have a whole army.
How do I
You
get
can
the master
have summons. You can have followers that have their own summons.
Really?
Yeah. Just Serana is the one that uses raised dead a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But other guys, or like you give an Atronach staff. Oh, I wonder if you can craft the staff of Atronach Thralls. That'd be really powerful.
It's just funny to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can have a freaking massive war party.
Oh, it just stays in sphere form when your weapon is unsheathed? Or when it is sheathed?
I guess.
I am your sword and your shield.
That's cool.
Can't beat him, join him.
It's a very cool dude.
All my houses are max upgraded too, which is awesome.
Who is Miko?
Miko Koivu?
Oh,
He's
Miko's a dog.
No, I think. Miko Koivu is a hockey player for the Minnesota Wild.
I am in disbelief that I had no idea that Dwarven Sphere existed. I'm missing out.
He exists. Dwarven spheres have feelings too.
Why does I just spawn my car in it and it starts off just sliding on the ground for some reason? This shouldn't happen.
Hey, Alec, does a higher destruction level increase the damage that the destruction enchantments do?
No, it decreases their cost.
Okay. But that
I don't know.
that obviously
maximum
will
effects.
well that will change with each level, right? Theoretically.
Yeah, but it probably like, it's not like 100 destruction doesn't mean your destruction stuff is free.
Mm-hmm. 100 destruction and some enchantments will though.
Well, 0 destruction and some enchantments will.
True. Because I'm still debating, like, what do I do for my enchantments?
Magic resist, elemental resistances, destruction.
If I want to go vampire,
Fortify.
though, I wouldn't need to put any elemental resist enchantments on.
I thought you didn't want vampire.
I don't.
Then don't go vampire.
But I might want to. If it's, like, I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
I can't bear it. Make it stop.
You can become overpowered without being a vampire. You just become more overpowered
Hello,
with a
child
vampire.
of Kinnared.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm pretty OP right now.
I'll gladly share my knowledge with you. Keep your hands. Lately, it seems I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
Oh, dang.
Grace of Kinneret be with you.
Goodness, so great.
Lately, it seems I am more nurse than priestess, tending to those who have suffered, both in mind and body, from this terrible war.
So sick,
Why'd I do that?
can hardly stand it.
Dang it. Okay, that's better. Nice. Wonderful. Epic. Ha, it's 420 in my game.
Cool.
I...
So sick.
Lately, I'd gladly share my knowledge with you.
Pain is so great.
These are trying times for us all, I know.
I level up. I can with this new power leveling method. I can level up 2 levels at a time at level 95.
What's the new method?
The alteration one.
Many come to the Temple of Kinnereth to
Which
pray,
is?
and I
You
assist
you haven't
them
heard of it?
as
The
best as they
telekinesis one.
Yeah?
I've heard snippets about it, but that's it.
So you get Secret of Arcana from the Black Books, which means for 30 seconds magic.
It's free, yeah.
Yeah, it's free. And then you telekinesis something, dual wielding, and then you fast travel somewhere else, and it is just insane. It literally, if you go far enough, it brings my fast travel, or it brings my alteration from 15 to 100.
That's so stupid.
And it hasn't been patched by Skyrim unofficial patch and the official game, so I think it's like, you know, fair game.
Well, that's totally cheating.
It's
Well,
not.
that's
I don't
totally
think
an
so.
exploit.
I don't think so because I mean it
Because
hasn't been patched. And like,
Just because it hasn't been patched, it doesn't mean it's not
I think
an
if it
exploit.
hasn't been patched by this point, with everybody knowing about it, it's fair game.
It's an exploit, though.
I think it's fair game.
You have to admit it's an exploit.
I mean, what isn't an exploit?
Playing the game as intended.
So sick.
So would you say that getting
It's just okay. Fast travel doesn't update when.
no, but Alec, I think
Effects should turn
here's
off.
why I think it's not. It only works with Secret of Arcana. If you didn't have Secret of Arcana, the magicka would drain properly.
I know it does. Fast travel just doesn't update when perks, or not with perks. When effects like that turn off, it doesn't calculate that until after the fast travel. So you're just using that as an exploit. You're just exploiting
it's a gray
that
area.
It doesn't update.
It's a gray area.
It's not a gray area
Gladly share
at
my
all.
knowledge with you.
It's a gray area to
It
me.
is. How is that a gray area? You're just
It's fair game.
exploiting the fact that it doesn't update when effects stop. By definition, that's an exploit.
Again, then what isn't an exploit?
Playing the game as intended. Just walk across the map using the same tactic. Just don't fast travel because fast travel produces unintended effects that you would be exploiting.
Okay, well, the alchemy loop or whatever was unintended, the enchantment.
No, that's using all exactly intended effects. There's nothing unintended. You're using an unintended effect of fast
How
travel.
do you know they didn't intend for it? They didn't patch it after they knew about it.
It's clearly unintended.
No,
It's clear
why is it
that
clear?
they-
Why is that clear?
Fast travel,
Why is that clear?
because fast travel shouldn't prevent the effect from wearing off. Fast travel is intended to simulate you moving from those point A to point B, and the potion effects do wear off throughout that time. It just doesn't affect, or it doesn't turn off the effect until after you get out of it. So it's unintended that it still stays on during the fast travel period.
How do you know it's unintended? Maybe they intended for it to be
explained
designed that way.
No, don't be ridiculous.
Why am I being ridiculous?
You know that's not true.
I don't know it's not true.
That's why you're being ridiculous.
They knew about the issue. The unofficial patch knew about the issue. No one patched it.
Because that's something that's not easily patched. It is just part of fast travel.
How about Greybeards?
To make things faster, that it holds off on updating.
Greybeards
Because
is easy
updating
to
it
patch.
would make it last longer.
No one patched Greybeards.
Can hardly stand it.
Doesn't change that it's an exploit.
I got him. Stumped him.
You didn't stump me.
I did.
Explained. It doesn't change that it's an exploit.
It does.
How? What makes you think that changes it?
Because it's clearly intended to stay in the
game.
game.
No, it's not.
Then they would have removed it.
Okay. All the plenty of bugs in the game that aren't fixed doesn't mean they're not bugs.
I can't name a single bug not fixed by the unofficial patch.
All right, let's not even talk about unofficial patch. That's just community junk. All right, there's tons of bugs and exploits left in. That doesn't mean they're not bugs and exploit.
Unofficial
Same thing
patch
goes with
patches
the unofficial
exploit.
patch. The unofficial patch is not perfect. There's nobody that says it's perfect.
But they know about the issue and they decided
That
not
doesn't
to
mean
patch
it's
it.
perfect. And it's not doesn't mean that they decided not to. It probably just means no one has tried to yet, or they weren't able to figure out a good enough way.
They decided not to.
Because they couldn't figure out a good enough way, or nobody has decided to do it yet. Because they're just all the community or the unofficial patch is a conglomeration of fixes people have made. So nobody's decided to fix those yet. It's not that they've decided not to fix it.
No, it's exactly what happened.
What I explained is exactly what happened.
No. They decided not to patch Greybeards. I don't know about fast travel, but Greybeards I know for sure. They decided to leave that in.
Just because, then that's probably just because a lot of people like that exploit.
I don't know, man.
Doesn't mean that they decided it's not an exploit. See, these things, those little gotchas are very important.
Those little gotchas.
Yes,
There's a word for this. It's called nuance.
they're gotchas.
Those little gotchas. Speaking of Greybeards, I probably should get my sneak up to 100. My sneak's only 75 right now. Yeah, let's do it.
The pain is so great.
I'm almost at level 100. I'm at 98.
You and your exploits.
Yeah, me and my exploits.
I gotcha, to admit it. See, that's my psychological warfare at work.
I was like trolling the whole time. Like, it's obviously an exploit. I just think it's a fair game exploit.
Well, anything's fair game. It's just how you play your game. It's single player.
Okay, to me, it's fair game because it was left in by the patch. I don't feel guilty. I suppose the best way to say that.
Cars are so weird.
Cars?
Yeah, wheel physics and stuff are so different than other objects because turning the wheels makes it so that your momentum changes. Your momentum changes direction without adding extra force, except through friction.
Is momentum a vector? Technically? I don't remember.
I mean, a vector is just a way of representing something.
Yeah, I know, but I don't remember, like, the unit used for momentum. Is that a...
Yeah,
momentum, vector, or scalar? Momentum is a vector quantity. Okay.
So with wheels, it changes the direction with only slightly changing the length of that vector.
Yes.
And that's so different. Like usually if to change like to turn around with most objects, you would need to get like just apply a force in the opposite direction to slow it down and then speed it up again. But with wheels, you can just angle the wheels and it turns around without adding any extra force except changing the direction of the wheels.
And also, like, if you're properly accounting for which wheel drive it is.
I think I am.
So, like, if you reverse, it does the loopy thing, as opposed to...
It can't reverse.
Ah.
Though braking does do things for some reason.
I mean, I would hope braking does stuff.
When I hold the brake button, I spin around. I don't think that's what brakes do.
Yeah, I would hope brakes do stuff.
Yeah, but usually it's supposed to prevent the wheels from turning. But right now, it spins the car around. Like the angle of the car where it's facing, you know what I mean?
I see. Sounds like a Toyota problem to me. But
Well, right now I'm using the vehicle body simulation that Godot provides.
why is it called Godot?
I don't know. You don't look into it, alright? Just accept it.
Good one.
One of the two creators, Linietskia, stated in a presentation that the name Godot was chosen due to its relation to Samuel Beckett's play Waiting for Godot.
Oh, yeah,
as
yeah,
it
yeah,
represents
yeah, I've
the
heard this
never-ending
before.
wish of adding new features in the engine, which would get it closer to an exhaustive product, but never will.
Yeah, I've heard about this. The same reason Elon Musk named one of his things Godot.
So Elon Musk is a copycat.
Like, yeah, actually. Level 99.